Alright, so today I'm going to come at you guys with a short version of my 7-round mock draft for the Detroit Lions as of April 9th, 2014. We are officially about 30 days away from the draft, so let's get to it. With our 10th selection in the first round, the Detroit Lions are going to select Anthony Barr, the outside linebacker out of UCLA. Anthony Barr makes the most sense here. He's a physical outside linebacker who's a pass rusher. He's going to get to the quarterback. And that's what Detroit needs is pass rushers. With the likelihoods of Aaron Rodgers, Jay Cutler, and Minnesota's quarterback, whoever that may be, but they also have Adrian Peterson, and we haven't brought him down very easily. Anthony Barr is a pure tackler, and that is what he's going to do to bring to Detroit. Moving on to our second round selection at 45, I have Detroit selecting Antonio Richardson, the offensive tackle out of Tennessee. This makes a lot of sense to me. We lost Jason Fox. We need to bring in an offensive tackle. Antonio Richardson is going to come in. He's going to play the left side because Riley Reef, no offense, but your footwork sucks. Move you to the right side where there's less elite pass rushers, and we will have a better offensive line to help protect Matthew Stafford, who can find our newly acquired target, Golden Tate, which I love the pickup by Detroit, just saying, and Calvin Johnson. And then we also have Brian Broyles, who we can plug in the slot. Golden Tate can be a number 2 for a year. That's just my opinion. So moving on to our third round selection. At pick 76, I believe. Let me go look real quick. I'm pretty sure it's 76, and I'm right. At pick 76 in the third round, I have Detroit selecting Dominique Easley, the defensive tackle out of Florida. This guy can play the 1 technique, he can play the 3 technique, he can play the wide, he can play a 5 on either side of the ball, and I believe he can also play a wide 7. I love Dominique Easley. He's going to be a great complementary defensive tackle to Ndamukong Suh, and Nick Fairley might not be there next year because Detroit's already come out and said that they might not pick up his option, or that they aren't. I can't remember if they said it. But I believe that they should wait and see how his production is. But moving on, 4th round selection, we have 2 complimentary picks this round at 133 and 136. But at our first selection at 111, there's an outside linebacker still available that I fell in love with his years at the University of Oregon, and that's Bosiko Lokombo. He's 6'2", 258. He's a playmaker. He finds the ball. He has a high motor, and he's raw. And that's what I love about this kid. It's going to help us build depth at our outside linebacker position, and he's a playmaker. Bring him in situational occasions. I don't care. Special teams. He can do it all. He's got a high motor, and that's what Detroit needs. They need people who are willing to learn the game, and he's a student of the game. He loves football. He's a student of the game. So Bosiko Lokombo, he makes the most sense here to me at pick 111. Moving on to 133. There's a great value pick available, and that's Chris Davis, the cornerback out of Auburn. Chris Davis is a great return specialist, just like Justin Gilbert was. I have him going in at pick 10 in one of my other mock drafts because he's a return specialist. But if Detroit just waits, they have Chris Davis here in the 4th round. They just fell to him. They're like, oh, thank the Lord, we got Chris Davis. Chris Davis isn't a very talked about corner, but he's really good. He's a playmaker. He makes the best of every opportunity. He's small on the smaller side. I think he's like 5'10", 5'11", but he's still a decent-sized corner. He's got decent speed. He's got great makeup speed, which I love. But I like Chris Davis here. He's young, and you can help coach him with all the other corners that you need to coach up anyway. Moving on to pick 136. Detroit Lions have another need here at on their offensive line, and that's center. And I have them selecting Brian Stork, the center out of Florida State. Brian Stork is a smaller center than Russell Bodine, which I have going to my other mocks. Sorry about that. But Brian Stork, I like this pick here. He's a solid center. He helped block for Winston last year, and he was the leader of the offensive line. That's what a center is supposed to be, is a leader on the offensive line. Hold on a second, please. And as I was saying, he's a leader on the offensive line. And Detroit needs leaders, just like Dominic Raiola is a leader now. Once he's gone, we'll have Brian Stork. Moving on to the 6th round, because we don't have a 5th, I believe that we will select Michael Schofield here, the offensive tackle out of Michigan. He's 6'6", 305. He's gonna help build depth on the offensive tackle position on the offensive line. We lost Jason Fox. We need depth there to help protect Matthew Stafford. It makes a lot of sense here to me just to get another offensive tackle. Maybe it's not even offensive tackle. I believe he can play also guard. So he can play 4 of the 5 positions on the offensive line, which is great value here. And then our last selection in this mock draft, where we pick at 227. I have us getting another defensive tackle on DeAndre Coleman, the defensive tackle from California. 6'5", 330. He's a big physical guy. He's gonna play the one technique, and that's gonna help Ndamukong Suh, because what guard is gonna be able to block Suh? Like, really? Or hell, even put Suh on the 3 technique, and he's gonna have to go up against the tackle. He's gonna overpower these tackles who have high centers of gravity. He's just gonna throw them around, and that's what Coleman's gonna do. Like, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think of this mock draft. This is just what I think as of right now what they'll do. It's gonna change. I'm gonna put up a new video probably Monday of next week. But like, subscribe to my channel. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you'd like Detroit to do with their 3 4th round selections, or their 10th overall pick, or their 45th. Hell, I don't care, even their last round. But this is what I think that they're going to do, so don't diss me. I'll just leave a comment, and I'll leave my opinion why I think they'll do this. But if you're new to this, there should be a subscribe button below. Subscribe to my channel. I make videos for Detroit all the time, and I'm probably going to make more sports videos for other teams here shortly. So subscribe to my channel, and I'm out.